Hi guys, it's me here, Pooh Bear 253, and please don't mind my wonderful pimples up there. I have been putting my solution on there, and they're on their way going down. So, any other adults out there that suffer from acne, I tell you, I try my best, and it still pops up on me sometimes. So, updates on my um epiphany video, along with the vitamins and with me doing the Rogaine, I can see the difference in my hair. It's growing back in, so yay for that. I'm excited about that. And also I'm feeling more like myself, a little more energetic and such. I have Maya here. I got her dressing her Thank Heavens for Little Girls sleeper I got a long time ago. It's really hard to find really nice girl clothes. Has anyone else been finding that difficult? Like newborn girl clothes. Now I can find boy stuff that I like, but finding girl stuff that I like lately has been a challenge. A really big challenge for me. So Maya and the newborn girls, they haven't been getting much of anything. So happy pre-Turkey Day to everyone out there. I hope you have at least gotten started with all of your Thanksgiving feast preparations. As far as me and my hubby, our family, we come together and everybody puts in. So our thing is always usually the bread and the plates and the napkins and the forks and type of stuff, and we also do desserts. So my husband is doing mini sweet potato pies. He got little mini little those things called little pie crust, little mini ones, and he's making sweet potato pies. And he was making a pound cake. I think his time is expiring on him. He may not be able to do that. And I did three, well, technically four pecan pies, but one of them is staying here. So we just won't have any pecan pie tomorrow. We'll just have our pecan pie when we come back home. And my plan for tomorrow is think small. Think small. Think taste fair type of thing. Like my mom, the church does this taste fair thing, and you get like little bitty taste of everything you pay. It's like a donation to the church. You pay a certain amount for a ticket, and you come in, you get little mini tastes of all kind of different foods and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be thinking. Like I'm gonna be getting like little scoops of food like this to munch, and if I get hungry later, I could go back and get a little bit more. But once it's in my stomach, I can't take it out. It seems like every year for Thanksgiving, you just feel like such a glutton, for me anyway, because it's just so many delicious things and you want to taste and try everything. And you end up making yourself sick, unfortunately. But I'm going to try, like I say this every year. I was like, I'm going to get small, I'm just going to get a little scoop of everything, do little small bits of everything, and that'll be it. It never fails. That little small turns into, too much and such. So, yeah. So basically, Maya doesn't really get a whole lot of new stuff, so a lot of her stuff is just recycled. I want to thank everybody that participated or that did a tag video about the silicone mommy tag video. Thank you to baby Nadia and Kelly Girl and Carrie's Caring Nursery, and another lady did one. She sent me a message, but I hadn't gotten to your video as of yet. Let me see. But I'm going to watch yours right now. And well, not while I'm videoing, but in a minute. So I hope everyone has a fun Thanksgiving. If you guys aren't friends with me on Instagram, I have something to show you guys. I turned Caden into Cadence. So, like I say, I still have plenty of time, but I'm trying to bond with the kid as a girl because it would be perfect, so perfect if my Toby was a girl because guess whose pacifiers these are? And they fit perfect. These are Yuri's pacifiers and they fit in the mouth absolutely perfectly. And I mean, they really are in there. So I have all of Yuri's pacifiers still. And it would just be just uber perfect. Like I say, they fit to a T. So I have to turn the other way. I can't really see what I'm doing. It's catching at the bottom. I can't get it back in. Hold on. So what do you guys think? Do you think that she could be a Cadence? Oh, I want her to be a Cadence so bad. I think that she could be a Cadence. Have to do it from this way. There. And those pacifiers are in there. They go in there really, really well. So I wouldn't even have to recut the pacifiers, you know. So this is what I have her in. The little panda little set. So what do you think, Cadence? Instead of Caden, I think this baby's gonna be a little girl. I wanted this baby to be a girl, but when I saw the baby, I was like, nah, all boy, boy all the way. And then I was like, well, let me try and put some girl clothes on and see if I can pass him off as a girl. So I'm gonna keep dressing my little blank baby here in girl clothes and see if I can get that bond going. But I just honestly just think that it's just something about boys. I don't know. It's just something about boys. Like I say, I have 3 girls, and if this baby can become Cadence, that would be 4 girls and 5 boys. So, it was leaning more towards boys, just boy, boy, boy. And like I said, I need some more girls. So yeah. So that's little Miss Cadence. I think she's borrowing Maya's stuff. I think that this baby could be a girl. I think. So I really should ask my potential artist, Latoya, what she thinks. Does she think that with the pacifier in, all girl, but when I take that pacifier out, I start to see that boy come out again. So I don't know. I want this baby to be a little girl so bad, but I just don't. I don't know if she's gonna allow that to happen or not. And so I just never thought I'd be one of those reborn moms that put together a blank kit and play with the kit. But hey, when your money's funny, you gotta do something. And so I think I'm gonna try and make this little baby a girl. I'm gonna try my best. I am going to try my best, ladies. Yes, I am. I'm going to try my very, very best on that one. I was trying to see this other lady. I'm gonna watch her video in a minute. Refresh. Yeah, so we kind of have it easy. My pecan pies are, they are only thing that takes them a long time. Like the recipe says that they need to cook 50 minutes. Try almost 2 hours. Like literally, like they have to cook at least an hour and 45 minutes, or it's gonna be like mush in the middle, like totally mush. Like if you try to take it out at 50 minutes, it's like gelatin. It's not gonna do right. Let's see, where is it? I pressed refresh. It should have been right there. Unless she deleted her comment or something. How many times I gotta click refresh? I don't see it. It should have been right here. Or not. Well, it went away. The message isn't on here anymore. The comment isn't on here anymore. I don't. Because it did go into the spam folder. Because usually when things have an address attached to it, it'll go to the spam folder. But I don't see it. It's gone. But anyway. So thank you, ladies, for doing the tag. It's just with some questions. I was just rattling around in my brain. Like I said, I wasn't trying to get in anyone's business. And like I say, to each his own. If you have the money for it, by golly, hey, I'm not your keeper. It's just my main question with the silicones is just, to me, that's a huge hunk of change for one baby. And like I agree with baby Nadia and Kelly Girl. They said how it was a progression. Like they, it was every time a step up and they sell a baby to get a baby. But man, I tell you, ladies, by the time I'm able to afford them, they'll probably be so high. They'll probably be so ultra realistic and so like into like mortgage payment. Like to me, when someone says, $6,000 for the Claire Taylor. In my brain, I'm like, that is 4 to 5 mortgage payments. I just can't do that at this time in my life, if ever. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it will be because we are working hard to, save our money, pay off debt so that we are able to enjoy the finer things and splurge and get things that we want to. I'm not shutting the door on getting the high end silicone, but I know one thing I won't do. I will not just get anything just to say that I have one, If I can't afford it, I'm just not gonna have it. I'm not gonna go and spend even $1,000, on just a really ratty silicone. I'm not gonna do that. Now, one thing I may do, maybe one day, I may try. Like I said, to me, I've just heard so many horror stories about. The only babies that I haven't heard really bad stuff about, like paint coming off and stuff like that, is the Claire Taylor babies. Everybody else, I've heard horror stories about paint coming off and things like this. So it's like I wouldn't want to get any other baby but a Claire Taylor baby. And I know Claire Taylor doesn't make partials. So, I don't know. And it's an absolute must that the baby has to be AA. That's just my preference. If I'm going to spend that much money, I want the baby to have my skin complexion. That is just my personal preference. So that's just me. I wanted a baby that I can take out and be like, this is my baby, So I wanted something that would look realistic. Ultimately, that was the reason why I had to put Isley up for adoption, because I never could take her out because it just was awkward, and it's just something that is unnecessary to me. So anyway, but I know like nowadays in this time, the races mix and such is not really a big deal anymore. It really isn't a huge deal and such, but for to have a baby that small and not the same color is kind of weird. I don't know. I guess that's just me. And things are a little different down south, so So yeah, Anyway, it's not so bad the other way around, but vice versa, it looks weird. So I mean, we see, Caucasian grandparents with their mixed grandbabies all the time, but you rarely see it in reverse. So I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'm getting off subject as being that's kind of silly, but yeah, it just made me uncomfortable. So I guess that's all I can say about that. It just made me uncomfortable. So, and I just felt like people were looking at me weird. So anyway, but like I said, I rarely take my babies out anymore. Anyway, my little Maya, she's so cute. So, does anyone else have this issue? People that have multiple reborn babies. You ever come in your nursery like, ooh, I want to change you. I want to change you. I want to change you. Oh, who do I change? Oh my goodness. And then I like left out of the nursery. I was like, I don't know who to change. My hubby's like, well, isn't that why you made that little reborn log thing? I was like, yeah, but it's Maya's turn and she doesn't have anything new. And so I was like, oh well. So I just wrote her name down and changed her into one of her old sleepers. So next is Annalie. It's just so much easier for me to change them in order like that because I don't know, it's just I'm weird and I love all of my dolls and they all have a special place in my heart and I want to change them all, and that was the reason why I came up with my play log because I was having such a hard time. I was having a really hard time like deciding who to change, and some babies was getting left out because other babies had more clothes and new clothes that I wanted to try and stuff. So you can see my hair is thin, but it was much thinner than that. It's coming back in. But anyway, so thank you, vitamins. Thank you, Lord, for answering my prayers when I was asking. I was on my knees crying, asking what's wrong with me. My hair's falling out. Just show me the answer. And the next day, he made it to where I looked at my vitamins and made me look that they didn't say woman's vitamin, and he made me remember that I used to take a woman's vitamin. So I thank God he showed me what I needed to see so that I can get my body back on the right track. So yes. Currently it is 7:55 here. And my hubby and I kind of had an unhealthy lunch. So for dinner, we're going to have a bowl of cereal. So that's what we do when we eat bad. And I taste a slice of my pie to make sure they taste right or whatever. So that's what we usually do. If we eat something bad, we compensate on the next meal to try to cut the calories the best we can. It's like we've already eaten that. So the only thing we can do is control what else is going in our mouth. Yep. So anything else? I want to change Italy, and I was kind of going back and forth. Oh, there it is. It finally popped up. Dolly Babe is the video I need to watch. So I'm gonna watch that video and let me pause it. And see, what she has to say about it and everything. I see her beautiful baby. Aw, he's cute. He's really cute. Aw, he's adorable. See me, if I'm gonna get a silicone, it's gonna look realistic like that. That's what I want. I don't want just old rinky dinky silicone. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the way with it. And I don't have the funds to go all the way with it right now. And it surprises me the mass difference between Claire Taylor pricing of her dolls and that other lady, Claire Taylor and dang it, Romy Stridham. Like on eBay, I'm sure like sometimes those people just drive those prices up on eBay. I don't know if they actually really sell for that much. I've seen them go up to like, I think like 20,000, 15,000 or something like that. And that's like you can get two Claire babies for that. And but the thing is, I hear more praise about Claire babies than I do about Romy. A lot of negative things I hear about Romy is that her babies are really heavy, 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 heavy. And I have heard that someone has had issues with paint coming off on a Romy baby before. Like I say, I don't know, but anyway. So I just find that interesting. I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. Interesting, interesting. So, like I say, I would need to see one of those AA Claire Taylor babies up close and personal before I can make my decision of, what would I think, is it realistic enough for that. But when I tell you I am nowhere near that point in my dog collecting, it's just not, it's nowhere near close to that for me. It's just nowhere in the works. I told my husband, and he was like, no, ma'am, it's not gonna happen. But like I said, maybe 5, 10 years, maybe I'll have enough money. Once we pay off all these bills and we've saved up and we're investing and we have all this extra money going to the savings account and we can bump up our play money from $40 to maybe even $100 or $200 every 2 weeks or something like that. And maybe I could save up and get me one of those higher end dolls. So I don't know, but like I say, no rush. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll see. But like I said, I really like my reborns. I feel they're more durable, and you don't have to worry about buying the clothes, a size too big, just so it's easier to dress the silicones and all that type of stuff. Cause me, I actually like my baby clothes to be kind of form fitting. It's especially for my boys. I don't know. Sometimes I like their clothes to be tight. I don't know. I'm weird. Anyway, well, I think I just like for them. I don't like their clothes to be saggy or baggy on them. I like for it to be a perfect fit with just a little room in it. But I believe I am done rambling. Just sitting here looking at my doll show calendar and just looking at November, just doing this. Like it's doing the peace sign. It's on its way out, and next week we're gonna be in December. Like, where did the year go? How did the holidays get around again so fast? It seems like we just did this. I tell you, it's amazing how time flies, you guys. I tell you guys, don't have to listen to me, but you better live your life and enjoy yourself while you can. And that's something else I agree with baby Nadia. She was like, hey, I like high end dolls and I work hard and I'm gonna play hard too. And I was like, right on. I say one day maybe I'll be able to play just as hard as you. But right now, no. I don't have the money. I do not have the means for that. I don't. So, like I say, everybody's budget is different. And I know different places, salaries, wages are more in different places in the U.S. I'm pretty sure down south our pay isn't as good as other places. So we have to scrimp and scrape for every dime we get. So I'm really mindful of where it goes. So yeah. So thumbs up to everyone out there, to the reborn mommies, to the silicone mommies. If it makes you happy, do it. Dang on it. I'm just happy if you're happy. Don't worry about anybody else. If you have the means for it, go for it. If somebody has something to say, hey, like, you don't pay my bills, boo. Anyway, but I'm out of here. I have said that several times. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to check out Dolly Babe, her video on the tag. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Bye bye.